あれ、あそこ人が集まってるな。何かあったのか？見に行ってみようぜ。
先生、こいつは助かるか？
心配するな兄弟、今方法を考えてる。ミレイって言ったか？本当に大したやつだな。痛かったろうにうなり声一つ上げなかったなんて。こいつは戦場に出てたのか？
ああ、こんなに幼いテペトル竜を戦場に行かせるなんてとんでもないことだが、こいつがどうしても効かなくてな。いつもちょっと目を離した隙に戦いの最前線に行ってしまうんだ。力こそ強くないが利口なやつだ。いつも魔物たちを振り回してた。戦後戦士の勲章を与えたところだったんだが、まさかこんなことになるとはな。ここ数日で一気に弱って昏睡状態に入ることもしばしばだ。
幼いながらも百戦錬磨のベテラン戦士だったわけだな。なるほど。
カチナ、何があったんだ？旅人さん、パイモンちゃん、久しぶりだね。実は部族にテペトルコリュウのミレって子がいるんだけど、どんどん衰弱してきてるの。今イヴァお兄さんに見てもらってるんだ。みんなすごく心配してる。ミレイの幼なじみのマイヤンも。
山でうちの子が迷子になった時、この子が連れ戻してくれたのよ。
戦争を乗り越えたばかりなのに、やっとのことで平和を手にしたと思ったらこんなことが起こるなんて。
心配するな兄弟、なんとかなるさ。あ、竜医のとこのマネっこちび竜じゃないか。何でたらめ言ってんだ。ってことはお前の言ってたイヴァお兄さんって。
親御さんたち安心してくれ。問題は大体分かった。こいつは今までの戦いで素晴らしい勇気を見せてくれた。でも体はまだ小さな古竜だ。大量の粘素を消費して疲れ果てたんだ。体内に珍しい病変が発生してる。初期症状が軽くて気づかなかったが、すでにかなり進行しちまってるらしい。
つまり戦いで得た病の症状が今になって出てきたってことか？
ああ、ずっと無理してたのかもな。仲間を心配させたくなかったんだろう。
イファお兄さん、何か方法はあるんでしょ？お願い、ミレイを助けて。
こんなに珍しい病気じゃ俺も特効薬は持ってない。ただいい知らせがある。勉強中の頃似たような病気の記録を見たんだ。そのウォーベンには欠かせない材料が2つあると書かれてた。1つ目は海風草、多年草だ。育つ環境こそ選ばないが数はとても少ない。2つ目は俺にもよくわからないが聖火の結晶という名前のものだ。それ以外の情報はなかった。
聖火って聖火競技場で燃えてるあれのことか？マーラニちゃんと一緒に帰化聖夜の巡礼に参加した時、団体試合で各地区の火はたくさん集めたけど、聖火の火花だって言われるだけあって、持ってるとすごく温かかった。聖火の結晶も似たようなものなのかな？
名前からしてもっとまるで純度の高い成果だろうな。
そんなもの本当にあるのか？ナタに来てから一度も見たことないぞ。
実在する。
そうなの？バカルおじさん。
噂でしか聞いたことはないが、昔々ナタには特別な聖火の結晶を生み出す方法があったそうだ。詳しくは知らないが他の族長なら何か知っているかもしれない。相談しに行ってみるか。ありがとうイーファ、見てもらえて本当に助かった。もうちょっとついててやれるか？
もちろん。いい知らせが来るまで待つぞ。
よかった。みんなとりあえず解散しよう。ここにゾロゾロいたんじゃミレーの安静の邪魔になるかもしれない。何か情報が入ったらすぐに知らせる。早く元気になってくれればいいんだが。
はじめまして、兄弟。そう固くならないでくれ。俺はイファ、火翼の集いの竜医だ。こいつは助手のカクーク。人間の言葉を真似るのが好きなんだ。
おいらたちは
旅人とパイモンだろ。中にあんたらを知らない奴なんざいないさ。俺も勇気、知恵、実力、あんたらはその全てを持ってる。今まで俺が出会った中で一番立派な英雄だ。
そう言われるとなんだか照れちゃうぜ。
戦時中はずっと負傷した竜を治療してたからな。戦う機会がなかったんだ。あったかい言葉をありがとうな、兄弟。
イフォお兄さんの診療所にはずっと長い列ができてて、カクークちゃんもバタバタしてたんだよ。
戦ってる時ってのは毎日新しい負傷者が出るもんだからな。アビスはとても狡猾ですぐ部族の弱みにつけ込んでくる。仕事中に倒れた医者も少なくない。最近は新人にさっさと成長してもらえるよう講義もやってるんだ。ただ医学は複雑だからな。一人前の医者になるにはいろんな試練を乗り越えないと。どれだけ学問ができても難しい病気と直面することもある。ミレーの病気みたいに名前すらないほど珍しいやつだってあるしな。ガキの頃親父に勉強させられてなかったら俺も保守的な治療しか提案できなかっただろう。学問ってのは深いもんだな、兄弟。
イファのお父さんも医者なのか？
あ、うちの医術は代々受け継いできたもんだ。親父は俺を医者にするために薬草とかの知識を教え込んだ。どの代から竜をやってるのかは定かじゃないな。親父は罪悪感から生まれた医術とか言ってたけど、とにかく重要なのはそれが役に立つってことだ。
罪悪感？普通悪いことをしたから罪悪感が生まれるんだよな。
俺にもさっぱりだが、もう確かめようがない。親父も死んじまったしな。まあ大方医者として患者を助けてやれなかった時に生まれる罪悪感なんだろう。だから今回もミレーの病気を治せるよう尽くすのみだ。俺の知る限りこの病気はまだ治療された記録がない。初めての治療例になるかもしれないぞ。なあ、信じてくれ、兄弟。族長たちが戻ったらしいな。おしゃべりはここまでにして収穫を聞かせてもらおう。
The last time I was here, I remember seeing him happily rolling around with Io. This is so sudden.
Well, as the saying goes, illness strikes like a landslide. It's not uncommon for people and Saurians to just collapse overnight.
Given that he first fell sick during the war, he's done well to make it this far.
Hey, little guy. Are you okay? Does it hurt?
For one so young to risk life and limb on the field of battle. This too is a responsibility we adults must bear.
Whoa, all 6 tribal chiefs in one place? Not something you see every day.
It's true that we used to hardly ever meet up like this. The affairs of our own tribes were usually enough to keep us all swamped. These days, though, group dinners on our days off have practically become the routine, so don't look too surprised.
Group dinners? More like group mooching. You guys always seem to end up at my place. So shameless.
Well, your cooking is too good to resist. You've seen how hopeless the rest of us are in that regard. Anyway, let's get down to business.
Aoife, we've been informed about the situation. Once again, it's a good thing you were here to help out. Milray and the other Tepetlosaurs have helped transport goods for the Flower Feather clan in the past. We won't just stand by and watch while he suffers.
I just happened to come across a record of a case like his back home, but I don't know anything about this sacred flame crystal.
I haven't heard of it either. Can the sacred flame even take other forms?
It can indeed. While I've never seen this happen in the flesh, I have read references to it in woven scrolls. In ancient Natlan, besides the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame, there is said to have been another way to produce sacred flame, known as the Bloomflower Trials. It was a combat exercise, held jointly by the 6 tribes, that was even more intense than the pilgrimage. So they occasionally yielded an even purer form of sacred flame.
Sacred flame crystals!
For real? How have I never heard of that?
Simple. The Bloomflower Trials haven't been held for centuries. Something seems to have happened the last time they were held. But it was so long ago that I don't know the specifics. The more reasonable explanation is this, that people once believed these sacred flame crystals to be vessels of extraordinary power, and that warriors could use them to enhance their own strength. In reality, they turned out to be far less miraculous than hoped for. In some rare, very specific circumstances, they proved irreplaceable, but they were not so different from the regular sacred flame in essence. The pilgrimage produced enough sacred flame, making the Bloomflower Trials obsolete, and thus they were forgotten.
I get it. So to save Milray, we have to revive the Bloomflower Trials and get all 6 tribes to take part.
I'd say we'd be better off not treating it like some kind of hassle. All 6 tribes need to take part, sure, but not everyone has to show up. We can keep it voluntary, so warriors who happen to have time can sign up and fight it out of their own accord. Since the war ended, the pilgrimage has become more like a tournament for our warriors to compete in and keep themselves in shape. So why not let them hone their skills on a fresh new stage?
We should never drop our guard completely, even in times of peace. But like that, it seems high time we restarted the Bloomflower Trials.
I'm with you on that. Nothing gets the blood pumping like a contest to see which tribe's the strongest, huh?
No objections on my part.
I'll go discuss this with the others. I'm sure there will be plenty of warriors who'll be itching to take part. I can't speak for everyone else, but I can guarantee that Mulani will be there. There's nothing she loves more than a lively occasion.
And I guess your vote was a foregone conclusion, eh, Pakal? Great. We're all in agreement then.
Nice!
Thanks, everyone. It really means a lot.
Let's head back to our tribes and see how many people are willing to sign up. If interest is high, we'll hold a big event. But if not, we'll keep it small.
Agreed. Rules will be crucial too. A competition without rules is just mindless violence. And that's not what we want.
I'll draw up an outline. Let's meet up at the Speaker's Chamber later. After all, we'll still need the Pyro Archon's final approval.
Oh yeah, and we'll also need some Ocean Zephyrs to cure Milray. Who'll go gather them while we're organizing the trials?
I've got that covered. I just noticed that some of Milray's friends have shown up.
You mean these Saurians? You're right. There's all sorts. Seems like he's quite the popular little fella, huh?
Kakuku, can you hit them up and ask if they'd be down to lend a claw?
Sure thing, bro. I've got you, bro.
Must be nice having a Saurian companion who can talk.
Well, if that's everything, how about we call it a day?
All right. See you later. Aoife, let's head back. And bring these Saurians along too. We've got to teach them how to identify ocean zephyrs.
See ya, little guy. We'll come visit you again soon. Whoa! They sure are quick on their feet. Guess they're chiefs for a reason. When they decide on something, it gets done right away. But that's what you're here for, right? Whenever Paimon puts things off, even for just a while, you'll handle them straight away. Oh, wow. Go away, bro. Even Kakuku's done with this conversation.
I'll go spread the word. Kachina, you gonna sign up?
Of course!
In that case, let's head over together. Traveler, Paimon, see you at the speaker's chamber in a bit.
So far, so good. At this rate, Milray will be better in no time. Oh, you're awake. Wanna try getting a bit more sleep? You think so? Is he feeling hungry then? Hey, Kakuku, can you help us Oh, long gone. Oh no, he does seem pretty anxious. What are you trying to say, little guy?
I've read through your proposal, and it sounds like a great idea. Even if it wasn't for Milray's situation, there'd be many reasons to start holding the Bloomflower trials again. How many warriors have been signing up?
Far more than we anticipated.
Our warriors sure are fired up. The ones who came late even held a protest outside the sign-up booth. So we had to make an exception by adding a few more spots.
So many people have signed up that we've had to divide the competition up into main matches and exhibition matches. Each main match will pit 2 different tribes against one another, while the exhibition matches will see 3 tribes going up against another 3. I'm planning to limit the number of spots for the exhibition matches. Accidents are more likely in tangled melees, so with fewer contestants, we can ensure that any injuries will be attended to promptly.
Well, you've clearly thought this through with care. You have my approval. And don't worry, I'll find a way to fund it.
Thank you, Archon.
Oh, where will the trials be held? I'll stop by later to see how things are going. But I won't be taking part. Wouldn't want to spoil everyone else's fun.
The main venue will be near the Stadium of the Sacred Flame, with additional arenas set up around the various tribes.
All right, I'm all out of questions. Keep at it, everyone, and thanks for your hard work.
In that case, we'll be off. It's time we started organizing crews to set up the venues.
Traveler, Paimon. Good luck.
Huh? Good luck with what exactly?
Hey, it's been a while, you two. Are you here about the Bloomflower trials too?
Yep, we sure are. Sounds like everything's going to plan.
Bloomflower trials. The name alone fills me with nostalgia. I first heard about it from my dad, who first heard about it from his dad, my old grandpa.
Guess that means they were last held at least 500 years ago? Wait a sec. No, it must have been much earlier than that. Whoa. When you put it like that, it does feel kind of surreal that we're doing something that hasn't been done in such a long time.
True, but I've got a good feeling about this. We'll pull it off, rest assured. What makes you ask? I've never heard such a rumor before. And rationally speaking, it just doesn't even seem possible. The rules governing the Oda resurrection have protected Natlan for many long years, and these rules are themselves fueled by the Sacred Flame's power. We've been working with the Sacred Flame all this time, and we've never noticed anything unusual about it. In essence, Sacred Flame crystals are just another form of the Sacred Flame. I can't imagine how they could possibly beguile human hearts. So please, be at ease. And besides, even if they did harbor some kind of evil power, it will not cause any real trouble in the Natlan we now live in. Not if I have anything to say about it. Our main priority right now is to hold the Bloomflower trials so we can collect enough Sacred Flame crystals to heal that little Tepetlosaurus.
It's so reassuring to have you on our side, Moika.
Well, there are some things even I can't handle. For example, it just came to my attention that you've got some people waiting for you outside.
Huh? Who could they be?
You'll find out soon enough. Go on now, don't keep them waiting.
Finally, you're here! Traveler, Paimon, so basically... hold up, what happened to first come, first served? What I'm saying is I get to go first. What's going on? Why is everyone turned up all of a sudden? So, you know about the Bloomflower trials, right? I mean, we were wondering, have you decided which tribe you'll join? If not, how about the people of the Springs? What? We're allowed to take part too?
Given that the trials haven't been held in so long, we're creating a new set of rules for them, separate from the ones for the pilgrimage.
All of the chiefs have agreed, but whether or not you compete or which tribe you support, well, that's completely up to you.
As the hero who saved Natlan, your participation would be a huge morale boost for whoever you choose to join. In other words, recruiting you is every tribe's top priority right now.
Oh, so that's what's going on! No wonder Chief Acatl wished us good luck just now. He must have known this was coming. And that's all for the chit-chat. I hope you're ready for some serious incentives. How do you like the sound of luxury hot spring vouchers? I'll even throw in a selection of fine gifts from the shop. Luxury hot springs? Sounds like Paimon's perfect vacation.
If you join the Scions of the Canopy, we'll hold a great barbecue in your honor. The finest quality meat, all you can eat.
And if you join right away, you'll even stand a chance of being taken on as a sidekick of the almighty Dragon Lord, Coatepec!
Yeah, no one wants that.
Neat, you little... Ah! All-you-can-eat barbecue? Join up with the Collective of Plenty, and I'll provide a year's worth of training sessions and a personalized nutrition plan to help you become stronger than you already are. Paimon's not too keen on training, but getting stronger does sound tempting.
All I've got to offer are freshly picked vegetables, but I can guarantee they're really tasty.
Ooh, could Paimon get some samples?
Fancy some flying lessons? Or you could just hitch a ride. I'll take you soaring through the skies myself.
Well, flying's kind of what Paimon does for a living. But flying around with the Traveler sounds like it could be a lot of fun too. I can bake Saurus crackers and green fruit chips. Oh, Paimon loves those too! Oh, this is such a tough choice. Not just because the freebies are tempting, but also because picking one tribe feels like we're betraying all the others. You know what? Paimon's decided to leave this one to you. Paimon's pretty sure that isn't an option.
Actually, it's not a bad idea. It could work for the exhibition matches at least. There'd be 3 tribes on one side versus 3 on the other for those. So, first half you're on our side, second half on theirs. Sounds fair enough, right?
Huh. Hadn't thought of that. Pretty clever.
What? Really? Huh. Then, as for those perks you mentioned earlier... Don't worry, my offer still stands. Enjoying ourselves is the #1 priority here.
So it's settled then? For the first half of the exhibition match, you'll fight alongside us Scions of the Canopy, People of the Springs, and the Children of Echoes against the other 3 tribes.
Feels just like the old days when we used to fight side by side. We're gonna be unstoppable!
All right, it's nearly time. Let's get ready and head over there together.
Alright, so this is our base. According to the rules, all we have to do is capture 3 of their bases in a row, and we win! The almighty Dragon Lord, Coatepec, needs only lift a claw, and poof! All that you behold shall be turned to ashes!
Mess up our match, and I'll lock you up till it's all over.
You killjoy! We're a real dream team! Let's just charge right in!
We know each other pretty well, so working together should be a breeze. Still, let's not get careless. There are a lot of cliffs nearby, so our vision will be obscured. They could ambush us from the high ground too.
In that case, let's follow the water instead. See that flag over there? That's the Collective of Plenty's base, right? We'll approach swiftly on the water, sweep in and capture the base, then move up to the high ground.
I like the way you think.
I trust your judgment too, Lualani. Alright then, time for me and my Sharky surfboard to strut our stuff. I'll take point. Everyone follow me! Here by the water route, just as expected. Classic People of the Springs thinking. Huh? They saw through our plan?
No choice but to face them head on now.
I'm ready! Alright then, time for a real showdown!
You're finally here, Gramps. If I'm back home too late, my vegetables will get thirsty.
Don't worry, we'll make this quick for you. Alright! We've taken the Masters of the Night Wind's base too! Look! Up there in the mountain! The flag of the Flower Feather Clan! Wow! Looks like they're already on high alert!
Yeah, not only do they have the high ground, but they're highly mobile too. With our current forces, a frontal assault won't be easy.
Looks like I showed up right on cue, huh?
Yay! You're here too, Shilonen!
Let's save this small talk for when the flag's in the bag.
Now that backup's arrived, let's split up into 2 teams.
I'll lead a frontal assault to draw their fire. The rest of you find another route up and strike directly at the heart of their base.
I can taste our victory already!
Well, would you look at that? You managed to find a gap in our defenses somehow. But this is just the beginning. So stay on your feet. If you can.
We're not gonna lose!
Well said. Let's do this.
Let's have ourselves some fun! Does that mean we've won? Told you we'd be unstoppable.
Well, that was pretty exhilarating, even as battles go.
Oh, you can say that again. I was still fighting off Cuckoosaur riders halfway up the mountainside when I'd heard you already taken the base. That was well played.
Yeah, the going would have been way tougher if we had fought our way up.
How about the sacred flame crystals? Did anyone manage to get their hands on some?
I found a few shards, but they were only about as big as grain fruit chips. I gave them to the marshals from the Masters of the Night Wind on our way back.
Yes, and they gave them to me.
Granny C. Lolly! Are you here to take part in the Bloomflower trials too?
I devised the techniques for the main matches, so of course I would show up. Those marshals handed the sacred flame crystals over as soon as they saw me. I did a quick tally. At this rate, we should have enough by the event's end.
That's awesome! Well, since everything's gone so smoothly, why don't we hit the hot springs tonight?
Oh, I am all for it. There's nothing like letting our hair down after a hard day's work. Ooh, and good food and drink wouldn't go down badly either.
How about we head over there together? You can all hitch a ride on Turbo Twirly.
Ugh, sorry, but I need to head back to the workshop to finish up some fortune commissions first. Let's meet at the People of the Springs later this evening.
I need to help at the shop anyway, so I'll pick up some snacks there. See you all tonight!
I might be a bit late. If you're all there earlier, feel free to start without me.
Great! Paimon can't wait! Huh? Sure. In that case, I guess I'll be off too. See you tonight! Hurry up, guys! You're the last ones left! Come on, I'll take you to get changed. You remember where the changing rooms are, right? I'm pretty sure I showed you last time. Time sure flies. Oh, sorry. Let's save the reminiscing for later. Let's go! Woohoo! Let's get this party started! This is the life. Hear this, Hot Spring. I hereby bestow upon you the name of the Almighty Dragon Lord. All the fatigue just floats away. If only we could do this every day. Aren't you gonna join us, Shilonen?
I'm not a huge fan of being in the water. This right here is more my kind of spot.
And last but not least, surf, turf, and perch.
That smells amazing. Oh, hold your horses! There's a time for fun and games, and it's now when there's delicious food already on the table. Oh, wait for Paimon! Take that, Kanich! Bow before my greatness! Hey, watch it, how! You're splashing water everywhere! This is so tasty! Traveler, you gotta try it! Kachina! Tevat to Kachina! I made Saurus crackers, come have some! Okay, I'll be right there. She needs you, Sirless! Unhand me! Let me go! Whew, thanks for sticking around to help me clean up. No problem at all. We had a blast! Parties are always extra lively when you guys are here. It was so much fun. By the way, I couldn't help feeling that there was something on Kachina's mind during dinner. Oh, it's strange. She usually comes to me for advice when something's bothering her. Maybe this something different? Oh, sorry to do this, but could you try asking her? Of course! We'll ask the next time we're alone with her. If there was something we could do to help, there's no way we'd stand by. Oh, thanks. That makes me feel a lot better. Anyway, I'll be heading off now, too. Just remember, you'll always be welcome to come hang out with me at the People of the Springs.